There he is. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I'm here with Ken. How you doing?
Good. And Friday, almost the end of the work week, so doing good.
Everybody, you guys know Ken. He came by our shop. So what was that, November?
November. I thought it was October, but it turned out to be November. Yeah, at the end of the year.
Right. He very kindly did a feature on us, and we have had customers just coming by. So I got to thank you once more.
Oh, no problem. And that's what's good about these stores. If the customers know about them and they're in the area, they can come in and shop. It's very difficult to shop online. Yeah, you need to come into the store and sample. And this is the store where obviously you can do that and put a dent in your pocketbook because you can never have enough soap or wet shaving equipment.
Well, I have been deathly curious. How in the holy heck did you get into shaving on video?
Oh, actually, my father passed away in 1999. So my mom never cleared out her bathrooms, and she was doing a bathroom remodel about maybe 6 or 8 years ago. And she goes, "Hey, I found some of your dad's shaving stuff. Do you want it?" And it was she had got him a real nice scuttle, but looked a little feminine. It had flowers on it and stuff. So he didn't really use a scuttle that much, but I know he used a Simpson brush, and he just kind of used a bar of soap as the soap. But he used to shave in the kitchen sink all the time. I used to watch him. And so I asked my mom, "Hey, do you have his razor or do you have his brush?" Well, we couldn't find any of that. So I started looking online, and to see if I could replace the old Simpson brush that he had. And then, lo and behold, all this wet shaving channels came up. All of these stores or these online stores that were selling the wet shaving equipment. So I didn't even know it was back. I mean, if you go into a pharmacy, you just see cartridge razors. I mean, I've never seen double-edged razors or shaving brushes on the shelf in decades. Yeah, so I ended up buying a Simpson brush. He had a real fat handle Simpson, so I assume it was a chubby Simpson brush made in England. And that it would have been funny to show you because it barely had any bristles left. But that was his morning routine. So I just got into it, and then I saw all these people doing videos, and I go, man, I can do that. And very slowly, I started putting out a video here and there, and more and more just kept. It kept growing, and now it's out of control. So I do appreciate all of the people watching. That's for sure.
Did you notice that people liked speaking with you or listening to you talk before you did this? Was this something you knew you were good at?
No. I had to speak in front of crowds from work, in meetings and stuff. I never really liked it. But speaking in front of a camera is very easy. But when I go to one of these events, like the Big Shave Southwest or something, I just don't wear my glasses. So then I can't really see the audience too well, So it doesn't affect me. But it's really nice answering questions, and generally 97% of the comments are really good. But nice some people will comment, negative, like, "Who wet shaves with a brush? What are you, a girl?" And so some people are just ignorant about the ways that they used to shave in the world.
Well, I have a theory about that. I have a theory that men of our age that were brought up a little longer ago, weren't allowed to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, that 15 minutes I take, and the smells and all this stuff, it does a change.
Oh, and it dry. I mean, my skin used to, with a cartridge razor, just putting on the canned soap and then the cartridge, my skin used to be dry all the time. And this, with the choices you have now, you can definitely have a good shave and take care of your skin. In fact, my wife gives me the once over after every shave. "Let's try this scent. Let's try." So the ladies are interested in what you smell like and what you feel like. Oh, yeah. So it's good to get if you're looking for a product to use, make sure you square it away with your lady. Now,
did you feel? I don't know about you, but when I first started looking into the shaving, I felt quite overwhelmed because I didn't understand all of the terminology and the words, and it kind of made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing.
I felt the same way. So I started watching a lot of other people's channels and learning from them. But then what I noticed, if I would copy them, if they would give a description of a brush or backbone, this and that, I tried to learn by myself. But I did learn a lot from the other YouTubers, especially the guys in the UK. Definitely a lot from them.
Oh yeah, that Scottish guy with the super lather.
Yeah. We've got Paul H. Films, and you got Kevy Shaves, and there's a bunch of others from the UK. But those guys, in fact, that's Paul H. Films. I was the first intrigued to buy an Omega brush by watching one of his. In fact, I think you've got the brush in here. It's the Omega.
The little teeny one?
No, it's the clear with the red handle.
Oh, that one sold.
Yeah, that one sold. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you got your Omega brushes here. Well, I saw that Omega brush and I go, I got to have it. He says it's good. It must be good. And I ended up buying it off Amazon. So, but because I didn't have a store I could come in and shop, then I might have picked something different.
That is something that I am a true believer in, and I'm curious what you think about this. The way I got into this was COVID. Mm-hmm. I had for the first time in my life, I could get a beard where I didn't look like a dime store Wolverine. You know what I mean? So I had this big old, I looked like a leprechaun, and I was like, well, I got to get something good. And from all the research I did, I found these guys.
7 Potions?
Right, because you know it's very hard to find honest reviews because a lot of the times it's promoted.
That's right, that's right.
So you kind of have to filter through and you have to get to know the people if you trust them. But every now and then you can find a list that's completely unpromoted.
Yeah.
These guys are on every single one of them. I'm curious what because you haven't used the beard stuff, have you?
No, I grow a beard. I end up looking like Abraham Lincoln. I can't really grow a beard on my cheeks. I can do a real good goatee and I can do a very, I mean, yours is on your cheeks at least. I definitely look like Abraham Lincoln, so I've never had a chance to try the beard oil. And when I grow a goatee, I mean, half the viewers, they like it. They go, hey, it's good to see you with facial hair. Another half go, how can you have a shaving channel when you're growing a goatee? But a lot, yeah, you can. I mean, you still have to shave your neck and your cheeks and everything. But I do enjoy growing the goatee. It's just when it gets too long and I'm sitting here watching TV going like this, my wife says, you got it. That's got to go.
I got to be honest. I have considered killing all this just so I could do a nice pure shave. My wife would kill me.
Yeah. But I have not tried the beard oils yet, and there's a lot of them out there.
Right. They're a really good company. It's all vegan friendly, and they make all their stuff in labs, so they're kind of like the nouveau micro producer, you know.
Gotcha.
Where a lot of these, like I was saying, I got into this during the COVID, right? Mm-hmm. And I've discovered that this is not your regular thing. There's like these guys right here. This is a family in Arkansas. They have their own farm, right?
Yeah.
Sterling Soap, and they met in the Army. And so when we order from them, I'm talking to the people who created this on the phone, and they're getting all of our money. It's not going to a shipping company.
Yeah, or an in-between or something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going directly to them. And the amount of gasoline it takes to get here is almost none in comparison.
When I did the video of your store and the walkthrough and everything, I don't know if it was the president, whoever, the head guy in Sterling, he commented in that video and he said, it's nice to see my products on a shelf in a brick and mortar store.
Right.
And that's how you really can get a chance to sample them.
Well, that's why I'm so into it, is because I started to realize between people like that and people like Douglas that has his own space in Arizona, these are micro producers that have been selling directly.
Yep.
They're really the nouveau.
Yeah.
But now I can help my mom fill some stuff in her store that is American made, very high quality, and it's not going to other people.
No, in fact, your display has grown since I was here in November. In the last 2 months, you've got more shelf space, so you've got more, and a lot of items are gone. So obviously, you've been selling them. Right. You know,
it's going really, really well. So I am a true believer in the quality, the experience, and the fact that if we're going to recover from this big pandemic, it's going to be with businesses like this.
Yeah. Oops.
And it's going to be with my phone attached to the computer.
It's not me.
Going to do a cut.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. You don't see the bloopers. I edit them out. The camera will fall into the sink. I mean, I've had everything happen. The dog barks. I just let that rip. But it's hard if you don't have a studio with a sign that says, on air.
Right,
you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I am very happy to have you back. I'm very happy to help my family find these very special companies. And I can only just ask you guys to take a leap of faith if you haven't tried it before.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And in fact, there used to be, there was the Old Town Shaving in Pasadena where you could walk in, a big brick and mortar store. It's gone. West Coast Shaving is still online, but they don't have their walk-in store in, I think it was Corona or it was in L.A. But this is the only one I know that you can still walk in Orange County or Southern California. Now, there might be more, and if there is, I'm going to go visit. But this is the only one that you can come in, browse, and get a good selection. And that day we had that meetup here, these shelves ran emptying. People were, sniffing, smelling everything, and a lot of people were buying. So I think it's great that you have a store like this.
This is how we found each other. Ended up, Ken lives about a mile away.
That's right, just down. I didn't even. My wife told me, "Hey, there's a meetup. Are you aware of it?" And I go, "What meetup?" She goes, "Down the street." And I go, "No way." And it was coincidence, and it's just been great. It's just been great. Got to meet a lot of people, and a lot of fun. We need another one.
Well, actually, she was asking, so let's start talking about it.
Yeah.
She was asking, and so we're trying to figure out the best way to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody, you can see up here, Ken Serve, representing Huntington Beach.
There we go.
FabHB.com. Take it from a couple of English guys that you can't tell we're from England.
No, that's right. I lost my accent. I came here when I was 9. How old were you when you came?
I came when I was 11.
Yep. So there we go.
But when you come into the shop, my mom still has her accent.
Yep.
So
Yep. You'll feel at home.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Very good.
All right.